Hello and welcome to my stream. I'm Chief Multihat, and today we are going to be working on Dungeons of Treptera, my game. Basically, a game that's a website, and use your browser to play it. So we're going to continue on the creating the mobile-friendly screens. Basically, breaking them down and trying to make it so that it will fit on my phone. I browse to my game site. Dungeons of Treptera is basically a .NET Core currently .NET 8 website with Razor pages. The client is essentially HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, as well as maybe some HTMX and some Signal R, although I'm trying to phase out the Signal R for HTMX. Just one less technology stack. Also on the client side, I'm making use of Howler to control the game music, game background sounds and such. It gets all the technologies I'm actually using on the website. The rest is on the server itself. Essentially, part of the project is just to get the website to be functional and responsive to page requests and such. But it'll hand off those things to the game itself, or the game engine, as it were. So with the game engine, you're going to have all the custom code that handles basically all the game rules. Dungeons of Treptera is a dungeon crawler RPG. The main point of the game is to run around in the maze, find monsters, not get lost in the maze, and gain levels and gain power, and fight stronger and more risky things. Hopefully solve some puzzles. Have a little bit of a storyline that would be enjoyed to play, but primarily it's just a good old grindy, fun dungeon crawl of the retro days. So I did make the changes to the front screen. I kind of, this is kind of an intro screen while the game is in alpha. This part will probably go away. At least I'll make it sound less alpha-ish. It'll be a little bit of an introduction. And then you can start with the game itself. Right, so I'm going to refresh and I'm going to bring in the game music. Doing some adjustments here. What about to hear the game music? It should work. Let's see how it works here. Okay, here we go. I need to make some adjustments. Alright, so in the game itself, you have the ability to change a couple options. One being having the speed in which the messages come at you when it gives you the battle log, and the other one is the volume of the music itself. So I'll get to that right away. Right in the middle of battle. One moment. Try something. Good all start and stop the server, right? Give it a few moments. There we go. Hopefully the music volume isn't too loud. All right, here we go. Yeah, so went ahead and made my new splash screen. Some incidentals of the centering of the buttons and such will happen later on another pass. That's the beginning intro music, a little bit of a herald. So basically you have your game. This is the main part of the game. This is all the places you can go inside of the world of town of Treptera. You could go here for any place there's a question mark that indicates in details of what each menu item does. You can go to the Welcome Center and gives you a bit of a story background. Essentially, as a player, you're the GM of a guild, and you get to hire or dismiss adventurers seeking fame. They will come to your guild every 2.5 minutes of real time. So from the last time you've checked the guild to the next time, divide the amount of time you've been between visits, and by 2.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes, you will have up to 5 at a time adventurers. So if you're gone away for say 40 or 50 minutes or even a day, then the first time you go there, it's going to give you 5 more. And that'll keep accumulating until you get a maximum of 25, of which you need to just dismiss them and prune them down. Right. So yeah, basically you have a guild. You access your adventurers. A lot of RPG games, generally you're like, okay, you're gonna create a character, you're gonna give it a name, put all these things in, roll stats, see if you like it. They don't like the stats, you delete it, start over and over and over and over. Here it's basically they come to you randomly. You start off with the iconic fighter, cleric, thief, and mage, and they come randomly. Now, when you start the game, you're gonna get a standard party of good balance. I think it's going to be 2 fighters, a cleric, a thief, and 2 mages. And you could alter their stats. The maze itself is 10 levels, 30 by 30 rooms, or 900, so 30 by 30, or a total of 900 possible rooms. Right. Next thing up, you go to the Adventure Guidance and Success Center. This gives you information about how to, basically what is a character, what are stats, what's armor, weapons. It gives you a general idea of what things are. And with that, you can also check it and take a look at your own players. Now, a couple of nights ago, what I did is because I'm mobile, you don't really have drag and drop very well. A lot of this game is drag and drop. So I went ahead and click on an adventure, and the next one you click on, it will move to that position and then slide everybody up or slide everybody down. Like so. Or if you need to see the stats, give a quick look. Here's your stats. It gives you armor and the weapons they're currently carrying, their abilities, their life, and how many experience points they have till the next level. This is my test group. I just grab people out of random. They're not real stellar in stats, so that makes things quite interesting. Like this mage here, barely lift a finger, is deathly sick all the time, and not too great personality. But he's smart enough, and he's actually pretty quick. So we'll keep moving on here. Alright, this particular party I just was beating on stuff, so I need to go and heal them up. Right, so we'll go ahead and set this up. I'm going to go to the Boar's Snout, basically the inn of the game. So I named this particular party the Doomed. So with that, I'm going to have the health and mana of the whole party, 81%. Let's go and do some rest and recovery. And the rest of the night, a day, a week, a month, or a whole 6 months. Pretty. Now, why are there different levels? Well, it's because if you go look into what they do, basically you get, all your meals are provided for nourishment while you're at stay. A quick overnight is just a quick rest, kind of like a bed and breakfast a little bit. Full day's worth as you includes some quiet time for reading, polishing equipment, and meditating. A week of stay includes full-time room service, access to caretakers specializing in physical therapy. A full month of stay allows for greater recuperation, access to healers, and if needed, physicians. And for the most dire of situations, a 6-month stay includes 24/7 specialized care, frequent blessings from the clerics of Celestial. So as I'm finishing out the game, these different resting levels also might be needed depending on what kind of ailments has been inflicted upon your on your party. So that's what that's for. Gonna stay for a day. Get a little bit of a log here. All right. Got some magic back, and then we still need a little more health. So rest again, another day. All right, we're at 100%. We are ready to go. All right, this is the section I'm going to be working on today. In the process of getting the rest of the game into this nice little format, and to do that, I need to readjust the UI, or user interface, or the pages, web pages. I'll do this one last. Right now, this used to be the full screen size. Basically, I'll just kind of explain what happens when you move around. So, just slide through. Somebody starts to determine, seems dangerous. Oh, we got ambushed. Oh, not ambushed, we got attacked. All right, I'm in the middle of working on this. I'm trying to get this all organized. So this is in the work in progress. I'll be working tonight on this. So with that, let's show you an example. It's a little brighter, so now I do have dark mode on, but this will be a little bit brighter. So essentially what we're looking at is a mock-up of the screens, and I kind of get a feel for what I want. And right now in our battle screen, I'm trying to get this section of it working, where you're going to have a main portrait of the monsters you're fighting. If you're fighting more than one group, you'll see each group below it. You will have a little sword indicating this is the group that you're focusing in on. And if you just want to change a group, you just click on the picture and it will switch the group. If you have your party heads on this row, that basically means that we have who's fighting who. So we got a fighter, a cleric, and 2 mages are attacking the first group here. And then a fighter and a thief is fighting the second group, and we're just going to let the third group, ignoring the third group for now, type of thing. Now with this, the idea would be is you're going to pick the group, scroll down. Well, I'm working on this. Either this is just one page, you click on fight or fight. I mean, in other words, you set up the groups. You're setting up a group. You now want to go pick who's the fight, or you could flee. Or I think I'm going to have it so that you scroll down to this next area, where you're going to pick what type of action you want to occur. So I'm going to click. You hit fight, and if you click on a head, it automatically sets them to fight, and you click each one that wants to fight. Same for parry. An ability, if you click on a head, It'll show this. It'll show the information. It'll show what ability to choose, and then they need to pick that ability. And then you can move on to the next one. Now, if you want to go back and go to another group, you just select another group, and then you pick the other ones. You pick what you want them to do, and you pick who does it. When you are ready to fight, you either just hit the sword and shield. That'll initiate the battle. A quick, just I want to flee. This is bad. Just hit the flee button. It'll make everyone flee. Or at least attempt to flee. Then when you fight, you're going to get a picture, of course, of who you're fighting. And it's going to then, this will grow down, and you get to be able to read what has happened in that battle. And when you hit ready, you rinse and repeat. And that's how you do battle. At the end, you'll usually get experience and gold, or some treasure. Once in a while, you may get an actual full-on extra treasure. You find a treasure chest. You might find something that's trapped. You have to do a disarmament. You might have a little event at the end of the battle that you have to conquer or pass, and then you can get extra things. Or succumb to some unfortunate circumstances. So that's where we're heading toward here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this battle off, and then I'm going to go into programming mode, and we'll just start developing. Alright, so right now this is just visual. Let's see, I'm slowly getting there. Make everyone attack. We have one wildman. I think we're just going to have click on spell, click on my mage, and then I'm going to do a firebolt. Right, now it's battle. Lots missing. Uh-oh. Alright, so Crazy Man's dagger punctures 2 times and harms test 3 for 9. Critical. He's not feeling too good. Crazy Man did receive some mortal wounds. And so we are pretty much done in this battle. We have some success. And we're almost ready to go. As we can see with Mr. Test 3, his health is 3 out of 12. So that's pretty bad. Let's go about face and attempt to get back in time. Or you can do some camping. I'm going to have everyone guard and have him sleep. So let's do it. Ready? All right. Got some health back. Do it again. Got some health back. My timing's off a little bit. It's more than 5 seconds. These will be 4-hour stints, actually. Let's have this guy. One more. There we go. We should be all good to go. Right, break camp. Camera's good. All right, let's get a little reckless here. We're just having them all fight physically. Okay. Yeah, this UI is a little bit broken because I'm in the process of changing it. I will be changing it today. At least a little bit. I see if we have a casualty on our side. Oh no. The thief is worse for wear and is shocked. Alright, let's do some healing. Oop. Yeah, this bounced up and down and we take care of that. Uh-oh, he also has electrocuting. Got some heavy damage here. Alright. Got to heal off, but everyone else got zapped. Alright, let's take a look at what's going on here. 4 slimes. Alright, we got some dire straits going on. Half beaten. Looking kind of sour for the party. Try to see what's going to go on here. Right. Just do some spelling. Firebolt. Let's have Cleric do some holding. There we go. Oh no. We have a fighter down. The cleric, we're going to do a hold. Yeah, I'm going to make this not bounce so much. But annoying. Here we go. Alright, got some people slept and held. Might be too late though. One out of 4 left. Getting awful close. think we might have survived this. Oh, someone's still getting executed. Alright. Less gold because we didn't have enough of the party left after after the fight. But we got a little more experience because there's more. Everyone gets a bigger share of experience. I lost 2 people. Oh no. So the music does change. So if you noticed, a little more dour sounding. The game will detect the fact that someone died in your party, and the next music kick will give you a little bit of a audio cue. A little bit of a reflection. Been working on the mic today. I think I got all of the settings completely messed up. Trying to get a little more volume without clipping it out and such, so I'll continue to figure that out as we go, but I apologize for the sound quality is all whacked out because, well, still learning how to do all this stuff. If you go to my About page on my channel, you'll see the credits given to the person who created all the music in this game, using under Creative Commons with permission. And he gives a lot of great resources for people who are making games or doing live streaming or videos. Certainly appreciate him so much, and I really appreciate his work. If you are making games yourself, I would highly recommend taking a look at that website and checking out offerings there. All right, let's head back to town before we get beat on anymore. Go to town. So what happens is, when you go into town, they go ahead and take off the dead from you and go into the mortuary. Get a warning basically saying, oh, by the way, your party no longer has 6. You need to have at least 6 members. Party should have a name. Adventure should have a name. It just makes it more interesting to have an adventure with a name. That you have gear, you have full rest, and that your spells are mastered. Just make it back and use the CCSE services. Well, we didn't abandon our fallen comrades, so we brought them in, and they are at the Celestial Curios Soul Emporium. So let's take a visit. Revive lost souls, recuperate from supernatural and psychic trauma. When friends decide to stand in fire and depart this world, end their astral journey here, bothersome peers of yesteryear haunting the party's every move, bring the remains for enlightenment, reconstruction, and return to a life of fun times. Cleansing, purifying, and aliving. Mortality strikes and adventures may no longer be among the living. CCSE can be of service during this great time of need. Opening a patronage account with us and supporting the local chapter will give a knowing peace. The clerics stand by to bring the fallen back from the brink. And here's our fallen that are at the precipice of the brink. We have stocked the patronage. Let's take a look at the stats and see what's going on. All right, looks like both of our fighters are the ones that died, unfortunately. So they are in need of services. By the way, expired party members may decide not to return to this mortal realm, or their condition may be too grave for life services. The CCSE cannot be held responsible for accidental chimera creations, zombification, or disintegration of fallen friends. All services are paid up front, no refunds. service announcement provided by the CCSE. All right, so basically you get to just click on who, and we'll try to resurrect them. So, all right, let's give it a try. Last of the incense has been burnt and supplications are finished. Test 3 takes a sweet breath and begins to move around. Let the attendants finish orientation. Test 3 will meet your party back at the guild hall. Congratulations. Excellent. We got a guy back on the brink. All right, let's go for the next one. This is test 4. Test 4. Let's see what test 4 happens. All right. Oh, good. Same thing. They were successfully brought back from the brink. 3,000 gold less. And no adventures were found needing services. All right, let's head back to the main street. Let's head to the guild hall. Now this is gonna be a little bit messed up because I still need to bring this into the new view. So I'm in the process of doing that. Now what's interesting is some of the battles that we've been doing is gain enough experience so that we can have a level. Now if you ever kind of want to see where that's at, if you click on Adventurers Guidance and Success Center, you can hit stats and you'll see, oh, level up. So there's letting you know that it's going to be a level up. Very close to level up. S6 has fell over in battle last time, so a little behind. So now we're going ahead and let's go to the guild hall. We'll level up music. So, test 1, 2, and 5 is increased by 1. Now is level 2 with more hit points. The guild hall, which is kind of hard to see right now, but basically this is where you can get your new characters and such. Alright, let's go back out. Don't need to hear the music all the time. Right, we're going to scroll down. So you have test 3 and 4. I'm going to scroll over and hit accept. And then this isn't the intended interface, but I'm in the middle of working on this. All right, we got our members back. Let's go back to the Adventures Guidance Center. All right, we got our 2 fighters in the wrong place, so let's put 4 up front. And let's put number 3 up front. And we have 2 clerics in our, there we go. Fire, cleric, thief, mage. Take a look at them. Notice that we have 1 hit point. So let's go to the inn. Let's eat some food before we go. All these guys will have spice curry. And now let's go rest. Let's rest for a week. No, a day. All right, we're getting health back, but we're not quite ready yet, so. Closer. One more day. There we go, full day. All right. Just a few expirations that time around. No, nothing too bad. So on the main screen, then you get to see here's all your characters, or adventurers, their conditions. Now we have a couple of them that are 94% into 94% left of until the next level. They have test 3 has 23% left the next level. And the thief has 94% left to go. Now, we had a few deaths beforehand and have kind of altered how fast they're going to be getting levels. It's okay. We'll just need to survive a few more battles. All right. Set the music up. Change the music out here. There we go. So yeah, that's basically the game. A little bit of a demo there. Turn to the main. Right, I'm going to go out and get a battle going. I'm going to stop the battle so I can start working on it. Because I'm working on the battle section of the game tonight. Run through the maze. Track monsters. Oh, there we go. The next, if you ever see engulfed in a wave of floating, that means you're just about to be attacked. Oh, there we go. All right. Need to adjust my PNG tuber. He's kind of spazzing out quite badly. There we go. A little bit better. Trying to maintain and keep that working. Doesn't seem to be maintaining it very long though. Alrighty then. Okay. You're starting the game here. We got a proper thumbnail now. Evil. Glad to see her. Yeah, sometimes that thumbnail doesn't... I don't know if I accidentally set that or I just happened to pick the right one this time. Oh, it's been good. A little bit long today. I spent a lot of time messing around with my microphone. I got all the settings messed up. It doesn't seem, no matter what I do, either I just make it peak. I can't make it louder. I did some recordings. And it could very well be some hidden OBS recording settings. Hopefully I'm coming across okay. I added a bunch of compressor and noise gate stuff. And, oh man, it's just something else. I know I like to give White Vault the, we're just having fun, right? But I know he works on his mics, so I'm walking his shoes a little bit. I guess I can't bother him as much anymore now. Yeah. So yeah, we're just trying to work on a few things here. I need to stream a little bit earlier in the day so I'm not so brain dead. Lots of gaps of try to do again. I'm changing. Oop. Stop it. This one help gets in the way. Oh. 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 Or why we have that, so let's say trying to make these buttons just be right, refresh. All right. All right, let's see what happens. Trying to make battle look more like a these two panels. So just trying to get this a little more organized. Trying to get it into, so I mocked up what I want it to look like. And let's see what happens. Right. Okay, so yuck. I need to make these standard sizes. Looks like I missed something. I did. I have no idea what oofta means. Where I live, apparently it's been a way back, 100 some years ago in Iowa. About as far as I want to say where I'm at. Some Norwegians founded the town, and oofta is probably spelled with a U. It's a Norwegian saying, oofta. And like, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Things happen because things happen. Bad or good, or kind of a, yep, something bad happened. Yep, so, indifferent type of, oofta. Things happen because they happen. Should go look up the meaning of oofta. Meaning of Ufda. That's not what I want. It's an exclamation. Ove. Ufda. Oh dear, or oh bother. So, I wasn't even close. There we go. Need some sort of unified look there. Let's go back to the CSS. Yeah. So now good old website stuff. I'm not a website expert by any stretch of imagination. I want let's start with that. I'm trying to standardize all the sizes. I'll say shapes, but yeah. Okay. Got that part going. Next part would be good. Okay. A lot of this is just rearranging code that I've already had, using it slightly different ways. Putting it within a space constraint and things like that. These buttons should all line up ugly, probably. But we'll see. It's flex, so everything should go left or right, top down. I might have to do it so many buttons in a row, though. We'll see. Okay. And refresh again. Yeah, I got the front page a little bit different now, so I need to get this copied over to my alpha site, so if you try it again, it'll work. Ooh. They all fit there. That's nice. That worked better than expected. I do need to have a little bit of a... it looks a little bit scrunched. Wonder if I can get rid of this. See how badly it explodes everything. Good, get rid. Nice. All right. Get rid of that then. You'll... Oh. Where's on a rule, please? Probably should put these in paragraphs. I give you a little space between them when you use paragraphs. Yeah, we'll try paragraph. Looks like OBS has not fixed the bug. Lost my elf meditation music. I'm sure it's coming across on the stream fine, but myself, I can't hear a thing. So, off and on that go. There we go. Well, a little separation between the layers here. Yeah, a little separation between the layers. Technically, could say something like, all right. Oh, yeah. That's probably gonna rab on me and look goofy. And okay, now we need the universal head matrix. Where do I want to grab it? Celestial? See if we can have this information. Let's go to the top here and see if we calculate anything. Looks like no. All right. All right. Explosions. Well, I Brute force restart. Oops. Beat up my mic stand, always helpful. Headbutted a couple times. I just have to go fight something. Zoom zoom. Oh. Explosions. Why? Sequence contains no elements. Because I have no items. Okay, so that means this little thing up here needs to go. Ossuary. Oh, man. Oh. Okay. First of all, if you take it from the mortuary, you might want to not be the mortuary. How about third party? No dead men fight. So I think I need this. And I should say ch dot. Wonder why that was empty. Alrighty then. Nice. Let's slide over this a little bit. Let's see if we can wrap that into div. We should do that. Yeah. Hit Control X. I want to take these two as a group. Slide them over. Can't. Style. Heading. Mm. $10 or $15? Oh. 20. Actually, if I just said line content center, that might do it too. I'll try that. Give me what you talk about, Willis. Now, because you only have one style defined, you generally don't need to put a semicolon. I like to try to be exact if I can remember. Well, no problem, Evil. Yeah, I tend to kind of do these things a little bit late. I'll be a little bit late earlier on mine, just because it's going to be a Sunday, so I need to get to bed. No, I certainly appreciate that. Yeah, I hope it does. It looks like it is going well so far. I gotta figure out some advertisement. I think I'm at the bottom of the game and development category is the most boring. Yeah, center didn't work at all. Cool. I'll go 25. All right, refresh. Yeah. We're kind of getting there. Not going quite just pure icon here. You know, could I put words underneath now? I do have names underneath there too. You know what? I'll try that. What I did is I mocked up my how I want the screen to be. This is roughly the size of your most average cell phone, mobile device in portrait mode. So, roughly putting that together here. Names underneath the basin. Right, so I'm trying to do is I want the highlight of those head buttons to match what's going on down below. Can't go off the target ID, so it means you have to go back up to the function. I see some red and green. Here. That's the thing we want. And then excuse me. Well, that's not quite right. Oh, yes. Oh. You gotta do that in both places. Really need to consolidate this down into one function, but it's really not everywhere. Everybody can parry, everybody can fight. Only these guys can have abilities. Only these guys can have dispel. Only these guys have spells. Everybody can use items if they have them. And everyone can flee. Now I gotta isolate the button clicking. I think it's good. Right. Mm-hmm. No, don't delete. There we go. These are buttons. I need them to be buttons. So what? Yeah. Damn it. I'm right. Technically down. Yeah, that's fine. A button view. And I'm not on click. Just that. And same thing down here. Alrighty. Excuse me. Ah, selections work. Who's gonna fight? Nice. Who's gonna spell? Just thinking about this interface a little bit. So after you select the head, you have a information about the person down here, and then the selector depending on what they've chosen. So alright. Alright, I'm back. I have a real return screen, but it's kind of loud on the music. I need to set that up just in case anyone's watching. Didn't want to quite deafen you out completely. Alright. What are we doing here? Basically, redesigning the combat screens so they fit inside of the mobile format a little bit better and a little more compact. I'm working on copying some of the copying some of the functionality. So where I'm left with right now is generally when you click on the head icon, it changes state, and then the whole group is redrawn. And in the process of redrawing them, it picks up the changes. But in this particular case, I'm only going to show information about the player that you recently clicked on. And I don't think I'm actually storing that action. So I might have to make a global state variable on the game session to indicate that that's who you're working with. And I believe I could do that within the Razor page model, not necessarily within the game state. So I'm going to go track back what's going on. I'm using some JavaScript to fill in, I think, a form and then submitting it back to the server. At some point I'll be converting that to HTMX, but until now, that's what's happening. That function is change encounter command icon. So I'm gonna search for that in my game JavaScript. Okay, so excuse me. So it does call. It sets the command form encounter setup. All right, so excuse me. All right, so form encounter setup is going to be a post. Fine. And the key that's going to trigger that action all right, radio host select, PC command select. PC command select is going to be an encoded, it's going to be the GUID, the unique identifier of the player character, along with the command that are chosen. Change state. Alright, so we're going to go into the post section of encounter of the Razor page. So, encounter post section of the Razor page. And look for something I just forgot the name of. PC command select, which I did not put. Continue. That's a property. Let's set. I should be able to grab that, provided I don't reset it after the usage. And if that's the case, technically, there, command select. Okay. Alright, so let's just go back to here. No. Razor page. And let's get down to... Okay. So what we want to do... Pushing the limits of the hot air balloon here a little bit. Well, hello. How you doing, Rhythm? We here. Glad to have you. My peripheral vision sucks. I did not even see that you have arrived. Hopefully it wasn't too late. Doing alright. Just doing some conversions. Basically converting the game into more of a mobile UI experience and changing some functionality of the encounter to be a little bit different in how you go about setting up the battle. So using this as my kind of a guide, did a mock-up. So yeah, in the process of doing that. How you been doing? Doing well, yep. Let's see. So what I'm doing is I'm capturing. So I got game state, game information. I also got information that's still inside of the Razor pages, of the website, state information, because it's dealing with the user interface. It's going to have information about what commands did it send to the engine. So I don't necessarily need to have the engine keep track of what did you do on the UI, because I already have that information. So I'm just decoding it right now, because what I need to do, instead of showing the whole group or the entire party, normally what would happen is you would pick spell as the command, and then you would pick who you want to cast the spell. And what it would do is redraw the entire party and then automatically pick up that particular character is ready for a spell selection, because I do set game state there. In this particular case, I don't want to show the entire party, just the person you're interacting with at the time. So I don't know who to investigate. So that's what I'm putting in. I'm basically saying, all right, my Razor page knows who to investigate. Go ahead and do that. It means I have to restart the game. I gotta go find another battle. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, so even this section here, I'm gonna do this part last, this navigation of the maze. That is going to look like this when I'm done. This section. A little bit smaller. Actually, the original size of the maze. I artificially blow it up. Oh, thank you. So, just changing out some stuff. I gotta hunt down some bad guys. Oops. There we go. Ooh, mystical kobolds. My low-level characters. This will be bad. Yikes, 4 of them. My game balance. Bad. So yeah, it's in the middle of the transform here. Top part is where I want it. Bottom part's the old part. Still working though. Okay, so let's say I want to cast a spell. Now why didn't it not? Need to go do the Razor page code. And rapidly flitting around until I find it. Right, I need to set this breakpoint because I want to see what to do. There's the encoded information. That represents the character. And that represents the command, which at this point I don't care. Well, I might care. Alright, let's see. So. There's the cleric. Nice. Now if I grab that information, type in character stats of CHCMD. Oops. Confuse the compiler. Oh, fine. Oh, because I'm a doofus. Didn't have to stop that, but I did anyway. Here we go. How'd your stream go earlier today, Rhythm? Ooh, that's a big lightning white flash. Apologize. Oh no. Oh, those bugs are, they like to sneak in on you. Slimmies. Spell. This cleric. Oh, look at that. Showed up. We don't. Well, do I need the head? Yeah, we need. Right. Mm-hmm. Everybody can parry. Right. Parry. Spell. Build. Alright, let's get the next part going. Ability. Ooh, this should say ability. Okay, I'm gonna steal these two pieces of code from here. So, let's see. Needs to go to counter groups, the old one. And let's go down and find where. Well, that's not right. Yep. It's gonna be player options. Right, player options. Or I could use this code. Hmm. I have kind of lost my ability to see status of my character. Well, like a full-on stat. In a battle sense, I'm gonna have to convert. Yeah, okay. I've been cutting and pasting some code, but I need to convert this guy. Let's do this. Well, lots of conversions here. Actually, in here. What? If that's the case, we don't need it. Roll. ADS coding. I know there's music going, but once again, I can't hear it. Where's my music? There we go. Music to go sleep. Oops. Took too much out. Out of 2. I will be taking out these 4 loops anyway. Later. We're at 1-track mind right now. So, anything. Really, what we just need to say is, hey, do you have any armor blessings greater than 0? Go ahead and tell us about it. This code is actual combat status information. The other stuff I was using was just more of static stats in other menus. So that's why I have to build this one. Come on, catch up. Here we go. Sound effects. Need more sound effects. Well. Nope. These out. as well. That nearing the end, folks. Is this junk? Okay, that's the old. Interesting. Should I have that there? I did. That'd be a way of doing it. Alright, I will just do that. Oh, what's your. Oh, I need to take it out. Wait, I already have a TD. I need a TD. A T, a D. Don't be saying anything wrong. Table definition. Table D. This will be ugly. Now, what do you not like here? And lots. Don't trust it. Mm-hmm. You know, that sounds like the end of the statement. Oh. It sure does exist. Alright. Arguing with myself. Watch the explosions. All right. Helps if I call after you made the function. Call the function. Alright, we called this character options. I'm gonna put it in place of character stats. Somewhere. Let's see how bad this goes. Did you disappear? Oh, because So, because I did use the Razor Page state, it will disappear after it was rendered. I see I'm missing a whole stat line. Let's have a fight. Fight. Oh, it worked. Unbelievable. Oh, half beaten. He is one. Spell. Lesser heal one. Yeah, we're gonna have to, maintain. More state. Best work. That means I would have to set the variables back to be boosted back. See, put it down here. Focused character. I need a store focused character. Okay, so the action of this picking here. Okay. Picking the spell. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. Oh. An ability or a spell, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's go take a look at that in the JavaScript. Spin it. Excellent. Alright. And let's run from the V's. It's also going to call this the ability. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Alright, let's go take a look at that. Oh, don't change it. I do. Control F. E. Alright, so as the case, we want to go call that, but we probably want to set E man there and select equal to go to this one. You know what? Yeah, let's go here. So this is the handoff section. So this comes in from the web page, but then I'm calling a game function, and this is where we transfer information into the game engine. Set state. This splits things up. No, that's abilities. I think I did pick the wrong thing. Why did I? Just counting spell select. Well, I'll have to do it on the spell select and. Right. Okay. Really? Can't believe it. What if I return a character? Technically. Okay. A wordy little thing right here, but that's okay. If that's the case, then technically we would would we E command equals, and then we're going to do a formatting string. Place. Oh. Okay. ID. Hold on. counter command dot spell. Yes. Talk about still. Well, we're not gonna do that right here, but we'll do it. Right. Hey, spell. Cleric wants to cast. And because we set the state of the command on the way out, if it was set before on the way in, it would get processed ahead of the other. Like so. See. Cast spell, Celestial heal, boom, test 4. I should put a summary below. Oh, so you have to tell us what they're doing. Yeah. So, yeah. Nope. Ran into the wall. Right, now let's go to town. And sleep. A week. And let's get back. Right. Clear that out, really. No white spaces in C sharp. All valid statement. This case we won't get old. Interesting. How about? We'll eat. We'll eat ours. Oop. What is this? This crap. What is the? Ooh. That's not right. Cast Listener Heal on honorable. Let's figure out the Mondo. What is he doing? Oh, well, that's why. No. Yeah, we know what we need. Where's the table start? Is this a table? It's a division. We don't want this either. You know what? We should have this at. Yep. Gauge. O dash. CH dot ID. All right, let's get rid of this. Here. Oops. That's no stop. Edit. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. Nope. No more errors. Don't. All right. Good times. Too much cheese today. Hey, that's absolutely. Oh, that looks ugly. But at least we can have that. Alright. Work on it. Prevents the got it. So what we can do down here is heal. There though. We want the battle up. Here. How about you? This would be more compact. Why not? Hey, you have a good one. I appreciate your time here. Yeah, I won't be streaming too much longer. And the little tiny head icon. Right, well, I don't know if I like this, but it's done. Everybody's gonna parry. I really should be. If these little tiny heads. Tiny heads. Little shrunken heads. Alright, we're just gonna do fighting. Fight, fight, fight. And spell. Do Mr. Sleepy dude. Sleep. And should have lay down. It says bite. Yep. Spell again. I could do. Kobold smacks me up the head immediately. Stunned. Stunned. Technically, if I said spell. And let's try heal number. Cool. Then I could select 3. Does set. Good time. Well, stunned. Yeah, get some people. Some levels. Alright, back to the dungeon. Oh, the group selection done yet. Oh, fiery sparks. Fiery sparks are not good. Alright, we got test 5. Where's 4? Spell, cleric. Extra heal number 5. The rest should fight. Need a little better indicator here. Ooh, no, not right at all. 6. Spell. Go. Right. Oh. This one, cast lesser heal, 2 points. And then test 5. I don't know the effects of the damage there. Still got people burned. Still burning. Unburning. Alright, let's go back up and down. Sleeping. Alright. Not food and drink. Just in recovery. Another day. Here. Right, back to the diner. Blue slimes. Ability. Shadow. Let's go to town. And let's go find character. And let's grab this guy. Let's go to encounters. Character apps. Alright. Character name. Ring. Alright. Refresh. See how bad this is. Ooh. Run with abandon. Test 4 the fighter. Test 3 the... Test, yeah. Alright, everybody. Start Kung Fu fight. Oh no. And then wait. Okay, so I really need to get to the battle. Okay, that's... Where's my battle? A button. Oh wait, so many things to fix. That's it. Let's go to this... log format. Oh no, we don't have that as main counter. No, no, no. We have... Oh. No. We're gonna take... Yes. I'll do that one first. Make an adjustment. Just testing it. I need to get much better at talking about what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of into the game a little bit, I guess. Thinking about how the targeting is working, how the flow of the new interface here, and I think there's some points to be improved upon. I need to get this finished to go across at the bottom. Oh. Oop. Right. Nope. Oh, certainly, thanks. You made it to the end of this pod or the stream. I certainly appreciate you watching and being here. This is made pretty good progress on converting of the UI from, well, not from, just basically into a more of a mobile friendly look to it. What's up next is basically the exploration, the inspection services on exploration, and the camping services on that. Once those are complete, I pretty much will have it converted over. And then from that point on, I can actually continue developing the game. Right, well, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Certainly appreciate all the viewers for today. I hope that you like what you saw, and that I can get into more of the technical details as needed, or we could talk about the game or else, and most things that you might bring up, I talk about too. Well, thanks again. Have a great day, evening, or morning, whichever it may be. Have a good one.